Hello everyone, welcome to Sairam Math. From today we start class 12 and in class 12 we start with calculus. The first concept of calculus is continuity. Let us start with the line said by Albert Einstein given in your textbook. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. This is 100% true. Every day we have to think, only then we will become clever. Okay, now thinking is offered by mathematics. Many people have doubted. Sir, in mathematics, if I do this question, what will I get? What will I get by learning trigonometry? What will I get by learning differentiation? This is not useful in my daily life, not useful in my daily life. I keep hearing this. One word answer for you is by doing any sum in mathematics, you think, and you think to become clever. As simple as it. By doing a sum in mathematics, you try to think for a solution of a problem, and this is life. You think for a solution for every problem. This ability to think is developed by mathematics. Each and every sum you do is helpful for you being clever. Clear? Simple solution. Now, let us enter into the concept continuity. This is actually continuity and differentiability. First, let us clear continuity in this chapter. Then we'll enter into differentiability. Okay, now class 12 calculus. Calculus is most interesting part actually. Unfortunately, many people think it is most toughest part. There is no tough, there is no easy in mathematics. You're interested, it becomes easy. You're not interested, it becomes tough. Simple. Okay, now tell me, what do you mean by word continuous? Everybody knows meaning of the word continuous. Tell me, what is meaning of word continuous? Which is obviously continuous, right? Without any break. Okay, now if you have any break, you don't call this is continuous. Okay, now continuous river means it should flow continuously without having any break, right? That's all. That's what we discuss in this chapter. Continuity means whether a function is continuous or not. That means is it breaking in the middle or not. Simple. We'll discuss whether a function is breaking or not. You have to know basic things about function. Okay, now let me clear basic things about function. Class 12 examination is combination of class 11 and class 12. Okay, many people think class 12 exam is based on class 12 textbook topics, but to crack class 12 examination, to get good marks in class 12 examination, you actually need to be good in class 11 textbook also. Clear? So you have to learn each and every topics from class 11. If you don't know, in middle I'll keep revising concepts. For example, this function, many people don't know what is a function. Now listen carefully. Function y is equal to, let us say, f of x. A function of x means, for example, let us take a function f of x is equal to x square. Okay. Let us say for value of x is equal to 0, what is the value of this function? Function means you have to do something to x. For example, in this function x square, you do square for x. 0 square, that is 0. Let us say x is equal to 1. What is the value? You do square for 1. Function. What are your functions means what? What is your duty? Here the function is do square. Okay, now do square for 1. If I tell x is equal to 1, you do square for 1. Is this function's function? Okay, now so is equal to 1. If you represent function on graphs, what we want to know about functions in continuity chapter alone I will tell. Okay, now if you draw graph, you have to know basic thing that if I draw graph, x-axis is given for variable in our hand. That means we can shift x-axis, we can take anything on x-axis, we can slide on x-axis. Y-axis is given for value of the function. That means value of the function you can't decide, you can decide just x. That means value of x here you can take. Y-axis f of x. For example, if I have to draw f of x is equal to x square graph, if I have to draw f of x is equal to x square graph, what are the things in my hand? X is equal to 0. Let us take 0. Taking 0 is in your hand. So whatever is in your hand is on x-axis. Whatever you get is on y-axis. This basic thing we have to know for drawing graph. That's all in this chapter. X is equal to 0 means y is also 0. So 0 comma 0. X is equal to 1 means y is equal to 1. See, basically this value represents x. This value represents f of x. That's what you have to know. 1 comma 1. For example, x is equal to 2. X is equal to means what is value of function? 4. So value of 2, that is what you took with your own hands. Value of 4 is what you get. What you get you have to represent on y-axis. What you take you represent on x-axis. This is the basic thing you have to know before entering into continuity. Clear? Now that's all. Functions, this is what you want to know on in continuity chapter. Let us enter into the concept. Continuity. A function is continuous or not. How to tell? Let us say, for example, there is a graph. This function is continuous or not? So obviously it is continuous. From left hand side to right hand side you have to check. Okay, no? This function is continuous and it is not breaking anywhere. Simple. This is a continuous function. This function is continuous or not? This function is continuous or not? It is not continuous. Why? At this point the continuity of the function broke. Correct? In this chapter this is what we will do. Whether a function is continuous or not. If not, at what point the continuity is broken. This is what we will deal. Okay. Now let me give you one example. For example, there is a function f of x is equal to, take x plus 1 value. No need this much. F of x is equal to 1 for all x less than or equal to 0. F of x is equal to 2 for all x greater than 0. This is a function. Okay, now this function is defined. For all less than 0 values, your value is 1. For all greater than 0 values, your value is 2. Okay, now let us try to draw a graph of this function. X-axis, y-axis. See, for all less than 0 values, that means for all these values, your value is 1. So this is 1 and this is 2. Your value is 1. So graph will be here. For 0, what is the value? For 0, see, I gave you equal to symbol. That means for 0 also 1 only. So for 0 also 1 only. You represent that by marking like this. For all greater than 0, the value is 2. Okay, now for all greater than 0, the value is 2. What is value for this point of x? It will be 2. Okay, now for just next point of 0, for just next point means 0.00001 also the value is 2 only. How to represent it? See, you will mark one unshaded small circle. This means that here for 0 value this is not included, but next from 0 it is included. This value is 2. This is how you draw the graph of this function. Okay, now by seeing this, can you tell whether this function is continuous or not? Yes, obviously this function is not continuous function. Why? See, till here this function is continuous, but at 0 the continuity of the function broke. Correct? So at 0 this function is not continuous. Yes or no? Correct. Now to make this function continuous, what to do? To make a function continuous, what we have to do? How to check whether a function is continuous or not? For example, listen carefully. Now limits, one word will come. Limits is the main part of continuity in the chapter. Okay, now if you are good with limits, again I am telling, class 11 textbook you have to be thorough, then only class 12 book is very easy. If you are not good in class 11 textbook, first we have to do that. Okay, now class 12 exam, again I am repeating, class 12 exam is combination of 11th class book and 12th class book, not just 12th class book. So please be clear in this. Okay, and one more thing, there are two types of students: who want to learn subject, who want to survive subject. Okay, now you may be in any category, I won't judge that, but what you are going to get from this channel is, for learning people you will get conceptual thing, for surviving people also you will get generalized things. That means I'll tell a concept in conceptual way and I'll tell you how to survive also. Finally, if you can't understand or can't get what I'm telling, finally what you have to do so that you will survive in the examination also, I'll try to tell. So whatever category you may be, you just have to think daily, no other option. Okay, if you're not think, but one thing is for sure, if you're in surviving category, you are not going to get the fruits of mathematics. There is no doubt. Okay, maybe you just will survive, like I said. Okay, now entering into the concept. For example, this is a function. Okay, at some point x is equal to a, the function is not continuous. At some point x is equal to a, the function is not continuous. See, the function up to a is still here. The function from a, is going somewhere else. Okay, every other part of the function is continuous, right? So exactly at x is equal to a, the function is not continuous. So how to make a function continuous? How to prove that the function is continuous? Listen carefully. here only limit word will come. Okay, now what is the meaning of limit? What is meaning of okay, before entering into this, let us clearly define what is limit. What is the meaning of limit? X is tending towards a. Simple meaning is limit x is tending towards a means x is closer to a. X is not equal to a, but x is almost equal to a. For example, limit extends to 3, I told. Limit extends to 3 means what? X value can be 2.99999 something. Very close to 3, but not 3. So then what is the difference between x is equal to 3 and limit x is 3? Simple. See, let us say x is equal to, limit extends to 0. Normally what is 0 by 0? Not defined. Anything divided by 0 is not defined, right? But limit extends to 0, x by x will be 1. Why? Why? Because simple. See, x is tending towards 0, x is not equal to 0. So you can cancel x and x. Okay, now you can't cancel x and x if x is equal to 0. X is tending towards 0 means you can cancel x and x and it can be equal to 1. That is the only difference between limit extends to 0 and x is equal to 0. Okay, now x, finally limit extends to a means what? Limit extends to a means x value is closer to a. That is the meaning. Okay, now and there are two more things. Limit extends to is divided into two things. What is it? Limit extends to a minus, limit extends to a plus. Okay, now whole chapter is here only, so listen this concept carefully actually. Okay, now limit extends to a means extends to a minus you can tell, extends to a plus you can tell. What is the meaning? See, on a number line, for example, this is a, let us say. This is also just next to a, almost equal to a. This point is also almost equal to a, right? So if you are taking a value almost equal to a on the left side, this is called limit x tends to a minus. A minus doesn't represent, it is negative number. It represents from the left hand side it is equal to a. For example, okay, I'll tell example. And this point is represented as a limit x tends to a plus. Understood? Limit x tends to a plus means from right hand side you're close to a. Limit extends to a minus means from left hand side close to a. For example, this is 3 and you want to check a point at 2.999. So it comes under limit extends to 3 minus, not extends to 3 plus. You want to check a value which is from right side of 3. Right side of 3 means obviously greater than 3. 3.00001. It comes under limit into a plus. Clear? This is the basic introduction for limits. If you can't understand, again please go back and listen from first. Okay, now limit extends to a means x closer to a. There are two things which can be closer to a, on the left side or on the right side. On left side means x tends to a minus, on right side means x tends to a plus. Whole chapter this is only main thing. So please try to understand this. Clear? Now let us go back and tell what is continuity. Now going back to our previous diagram, you want to know whether this function is continuous or not. See, at x tends to a, this is point a. At x is equal to a, this function is not continuous clearly. Why? Function is simple, not continuous, right? It is not in a straight way. Okay, now how to make it continuous? How to tell whether a function is continuous or not? See, at x is equal to a, at x is equal to a, three things should be equal for a function to be continuous. What are those three things? Listen carefully. See, limit x tends towards a minus f of x. Limit x tends towards a minus f of x means what? This value. See, at x is equal to a minus, what is the function value? Not x value, function value. That means what? Almost this value. Understand what I am telling? Limit x tends to a, normally x is equal to a minus means this value. Limit x tends to a minus f of x. That means value of the function is this only, right? So this value should be equal to f of a, should be equal to means almost equal to, right? Then only it is called, see, everything should be near, then only it's called continuous. See, limit x tends to a minus a should be almost equal to f of a, exact value of a, and should be equal to limit x tends to a plus f of x. That means a plus side. That means this side, what is the value of the function? It is actually here. Okay, now these three are not equal for this diagram. That is why it is not continuous function, right? If let us say these three are equal, that means let us say this graph is also almost here, then only limit x tends to a plus will be f of x will be equal to f of a, right? So these three values should be at the same place. then only the function is continuous. Understand what I am telling? If a function at x is equal to a, at one point it should be continuous, means the value of the function just left to a should be almost equal to f of a, should be equal to value of the function just right side next to a. Then the function is continuous function. Very, very, very important concept. From next class, we'll try to get into the concept slowly. But the overall concept is this. Clear? What we are going to get through this series, you understood, right? Class 12. A person who want to learn the concept will get benefit from this. A person who want to survive also will get benefit from this. But my baseline is you have to think. You have to think, then only we will get clever or you will get mathematics use. Otherwise, you are just doing time waste. So please try to think, everybody. Okay, na? Take care. Okay. In next video, we'll discuss next things. Okay, na? Take care.